we'll continue our post-qualifying press conference here at Dover International Speedway for Sunday's AAA 400. We're now joined by our pole winner, Kevin Harvick, driver of the number 4 Budweiser Chevrolet. Kevin, this is your first pole of here at Dover, 7th pole of 2014, and an interesting stat. You had 6 poles combined in your entire career prior to 2014. So I think it's safe to say this new qualifying format suits your style very well. So talk a little bit about your qualifying run out there today and your thoughts for the race on Sunday.
Yeah, just really proud of my guys. Obviously, you know, there's a lot going on with the chase and everything that we're racing for, and they just keep bringing fast race cars to the racetrack. Qualifying went well. I thought race trim practice went well, so we just have to keep doing what we're doing, and hopefully, you know, tomorrow we can evolve a little bit more. I feel like we have a much better foundation when we unloaded setup-wise here today, and it just evolved quicker on each run in practice when you unload well. So it's a lot of fun.
All right, we'll open it up for questions for Kevin. Please raise your hand. We'll get a wireless mic to you. Okay, Mike.
Mike Hembry, USA Today. Kevin, you've had a dozen or so really good runs here, but haven't won. Circumstances, or the track is a problem for you, or how do you see it?
This used to be a huge hurdle for us. The last race we were leading, and a lug nut got behind the center of the wheel and knocked the inner liner valve stem out of it leading the race. So, you know, we've you know, obviously you would classify that one as dumb luck, but we've had some bad days here. It's been a long time. I'd say 05, you know, in that area was not pretty, but over the last few years, 3 or 4 years, this has been a good racetrack for us, and been a lot more enjoyable and fun to drive.
Additional questions for Kevin? Bob?
Bob Pockris, Sporting News. Kevin, with considering where you guys are in points, how relaxed is your group, kind of knowing that you should advance to the next round? Maybe, I don't know whether you've been around the 41 at all, but can you tell if the pressure at all weighs on them?
Yeah, I can't speak for them, but I know that you know, obviously there's a lot of pressure every week, and you know, as we've talked about leading up to the chase for a couple weeks, and you know, over the past 2 weeks is just advancing. It doesn't matter when you get to Homestead what the stat sheet looks like. You just know that you have to somehow figure out how to do better than most everybody else, and get yourself in position to race at Homestead. So the first goal was Chicago, the second goal was Loudon. This is just another box to check, and you know, then it all starts over again next week when we get to Kansas. So I think you have to be obviously you have to be aggressive to be just competitive first off. So you can't just sit on your hands and not race hard. So it's for us, you know, we really haven't talked about, you know, what we are or aren't going to do. It's just kind of been the same plan all along, and go out and try to be the fastest in practice and fastest in qualifying, and hopefully have a chance to win the race.
All right, any additional questions? Okay, Reed, right here in the middle.
Reed Spencer with NASCAR Wire Service. This will be the 7th time you started up front this year. Are you getting frustrated at all with circumstances that are keeping you out of victory lane?
Not at all. I mean, I've been around this deal way too long to complain about, you know, top 5 finishes. You know, it's this is a very there's a lot of circumstances that go into winning races at a lot of these places, and you just have to keep knocking on that door, and then you'll win some that you shouldn't win, and a lot of times you don't win the ones that you think you should have won, and you win the ones that you don't think you should have won. So you just keep finishing in top 5, top 3, and everything else will fall into place.
Final questions? Okay, we'll take one last one from Mike.
Kevin, can you describe the atmosphere around the team since Wednesday? Has there been a big sense of relief?
I think you know, for me personally, I can't speak on behalf of the team, but for me personally, yes. Obviously, you worry about your friend and the circumstances that are surrounding him, and how things could be dictated for the rest of his life. So, you know, just being around and knowing how much it's weighed on him and all the things that he has going on. For me personally, I'm happy for my friend. You know, as far as a team, we've all got jobs to do, and I've had to press through them. But you know, I'm overjoyed in a obviously a devastating situation, but I'm just happy that it's to a point where everybody knows what's happening in the future and can start the process of trying to deal with it and move on into some sort of normalcy.
Okay. Your sidekick have anything you want to add? You want to talk? Say hello. Congratulations, Kevin. Thank you for your time and good luck on Sunday.